Because it comes to us from Vionic, which gives us unrivaled arch support, a deep heel cup, and all the cushioning that you could want in a style that, as you see on Jackie, looks super cute with the Isaac dress that's coming up a little bit later on in the show. They've done for the first time this stretch goring on the upper. So not only are you able to get a perfect fit, slip in and go on a thong style that really hugs your foot nicely and keeps it in place, but this is perfect for everyday adventure. So when you think about like a leather sandal, you don't really want to wear that to the beach. You don't really want to wear that to the pool. You don't want to really wear it in the grass at the barbecue. This takes you anywhere and everywhere. It's lightweight, it's flexible, and then it's on the tied bottom that we love here at QVC. With more than 1.4 million of those tied bottoms picked up here at the Q, we're now offering it with that stretch gore upper for the first time. Everyone loves this bottom because it treats your feet right. Vionic is all about wellness from the feet up. This is lightweight, it's flexible, and you are really getting the best of all worlds. It should be $90. That's our comparable retail value. Right now, we are under $60. We're sending it to you for free with a $15 easy pay. So we have a few color choices available for you. Some of the metallics, which are trending in footwear, and some other great solids for you. And notice that really soft, flexible toe post. This is silver, so you're getting that really pretty sheen in the silver. In front, we have the red available for you, so when you think about any of those red, white, and blue looks, but also a great pop of color for any outfit. Here is the champagne. It's not quite like a bright gold. It's more of like a cool tone gold. It's been very popular today. If you're loving that champagne, about half of what we brought in is already gone. This is navy, another great one for like your red, white, and blue looks. But navy to me is another great neutral. So you'll wear it with your brights, you'll wear it with your neutrals, and it'll go with all of your summer looks. Here's black. Black is our choice that's completely tonal. So the outsole matches, so you don't have to worry about having a two-tone look. And then your final choice is the teal. So one more time, we have the teal for you. We also have the red. This is your champagne. Here is the navy. There's the black, and up top is this silver, a 690997. Monica Tenorino is joining us. She's one of our footwear experts who brings us Vionic. Monica, it's good to see you in your blue and white.
How are you doing? Great. Beautiful as always.
I'm comfortable.
You know, I watched you through barefoot and through all the hours. I'm like, she's looking so cute here at TSV.
So as we are shopping, because everyone's loving the value that we see here, instead of 90, we're at under 60. But for today, can you help us with sizing, because we're whole sizing here?
So we're whole and half size. I'm sorry, we're whole sizes and a medium width only. So your half sizes, we're going to go down to the nearest whole size. So 7.5 to the 7, 8.5 to the 8, and so on. The way your foot is positioned, you'll be good to go. Whole sizes stick to your true size.
Okay, and I am a 6.5. I'm wearing a 6.
Perfect.
And the fit is perfect. But Monica, this is a thong style sandal, but this is why we love Vionic, because look at that. I'm getting contact across my entire foot.
Right, which, you know, you put on a regular flip-flop, that is absolutely not going to happen. It's unheard of. And we actually have the original piece, that light bulb moment as to why we have, you know, the availability of something that's so great for your feet to wear in a sandal, to wear in a flip-flop. So when Vionic started, it was called Orthaheel. Many of you probably remember it. It's been around for about 46 years or so, and it was a podiatrist started in Australia, Dr. Vasily, who had a patient. He had custom orthotics, super expensive. We all know how expensive they are, and he did two things. He worked for sanitation and ran, but he wore two types of shoes, a sneaker and a flip-flop. And one day he walked into the office, flip-flop, custom orthotic, taped, literally, if you look over at the box here, my little museum box, taped onto the flip-flop. So this is the aha moment, that light bulb, where he said, you know, okay, clearly there's this need for orthotic footwear in a sandal, because we can't slip our sneaker orthotic.
No.
You know, there's no closed shoe here, right? And we want to be able to have
crazy.
that. And it looks insane.
Like, this looks wild. Like, what? I mean, I get why you're doing it, because you're like, you know, I want the support. I don't know about you, but I'm not doing that with my Isaac dress.
I'm definitely
like,
not.
No.
That's a fashion no-no.
Yes, but Monica, you feel the difference. And if you're thinking like orthotic support, if you've never shopped Vionic before, it's not like a break-in period. So you're
Right.
getting all of that orthotic support, but without that break-in period.
Exactly. So if you haven't worn Vionic before, we always say give yourself 20 to 30 minutes the first 2 or 3 days, because it is an adjustment to get used to having that foot placement in alignment. And that's what we want you to really start to feel the difference. But this is going to show you all of those components, that stability in the heel, all the arch support. You mentioned that full foot contact is tremendous. And then the cushioning and the flex. You want your shoe to move with you the way your foot moves, right? So it's got that flex in the forefront. And what I love about this style, the bottom we know, we love her, she's been around forever. But giving you a really new, fun, contemporary upper with that woven strap detail. You've got all this stretchy gore. So really stretchy up top, but then stable where you need it down at the bottom here. So you still get all of that stretch, but this really comes back far back in back of your arch. So it's really gonna hold the foot in place. This is gonna be one of your favorite tides, I think, to date. Yeah,
they're so comfortable on your feet. The goring is really soft. And this is that shoe, which sometimes I'm like, I have a Y shoe, which is like, why do I have other shoes?
Right,
because you
right.
keep wearing them, and like for 2 weeks you've been wearing the same shoes. You're like, there's no point in
I have a
getting other
closet full of
shoes.
shoes, yes.
I'm wearing
with
those
you. I'm
every
with
single
you.
day. So when we talk about wellness from the feet up,
Yes.
that's really important from Vionic, and you can actually show us how your footbed makes a difference.
Exactly.
We're going to show you in just a second, but let me take you through your colors,
Yes.
because if you're seeing all of the features that you get, that deep heel cup, that arch support, and also the fact that instead of 90, right now, we're under 60, you gotta choose your color and choose your size. Here's navy in the front. We also have black for you. This is your teal. Here is the red. We have the champagne, which has been incredibly popular all day long. Your final choice is the silver. If you're a half size, go down to the next whole size. Take advantage of the $15 easy pay and free shipping, A690-997. So, I mean, Monica, you're not just saying that you can help us.
We're gonna actually help you, and it's gonna be instant. So that's one of the things I love. You know, sometimes you get excited about a wellness product and you're like, how long is this gonna take for me to see the results, right?
Because I need it right now.
I need it yesterday. So this is going to be a moment where the second you see what this technology does, it's that same light bulb. It's I get it and why it's gonna help me. And you know, you said it before, Vanessa, it's wearable wellness. We're taking care of our bodies, take care of your feet. It's everything else is counting on it, right? So we have this line that we draw on Amy's leg because we wanna show you how out of alignment many of us are. Amy is not alone. This is about 75% of Americans. I am one of them. And you have that pronation happening here where the foot is kind of rolling in. Her arch is searching for support, but that hard, flat surface, nothing's coming there, so she's got that rolling in happening. The ankle kind of twists here. The shin is twisting. And I'm gonna put Amy in a flat flip-flop. Now, I know we all own this. We have all owned this. Shame on us all. You don't have to do it any longer. The pronation gets worse. You can see here how badly that ankle is like popping out there and how twisted her shin is. It's all because that lack of support here, the lack of support in the heel. So we're gonna toss this to the side. You're welcome, Amy. And then we're gonna put that tied footbed under her foot here. Look at the difference in that alignment. So now, the ankle is no longer killing me to look at, and you can see how everything is stacked one on top of the other. She's got that beautiful arch support happening and that deep heel cup. That's the real difference. You know, the flat flip-flop, if you put them on, I promise you, if you pay attention, you'll notice it.
Yeah.
It's a really weird, you're not thinking about it, and then when you do, you're like, oh, that feels awful.
Well, let me tell you what else
Terrible.
you're going to notice. You're going to notice every pebble, every stick, everything on the ground. And also, you're going to notice when that little toe post pops out of the bottom.
You know it's happened, right? Now your guy is little, Ace is little, but I've been literally walking 1 block to the beach and have had the flip-flop pop out with my kids, with myself. It's not fun.
And then you're like sliding your foot along, like, why are we doing that?
Trying to keep it with you.
Exactly, like there's no reason to do that. Vionic not only brings you quality construction, but the support that you need and crave. And right now, we're bringing it to you at a really great value. So instead of $90, which is our comparable retail value, we are under 60. Jackie's wearing the teal, and although this is a style that you could do with your shorts, she's doing it with the Isaac dress like I am.
So
this
cute.
works with your, and then, excuse me.
Oh, Blair.
I'm like, Blair just popped on out. Like, I'm like, look at Blair popping out. Blair is on this silver. I didn't expect her to come through the door like
She
that.
just surprised us both. It's
Right,
fine.
and she's got it on with the NYDJ linen pants that we shopped for earlier in the show. We have that Susan Graver top. It's a set of 2 coming up as well. These work with that, so you don't really have to stress too much about what you're wearing.
Right.
They work.
And that's so important when we go into these summer months. I don't know about you, I want everything to be easy, right? It's the time of year, you're outside, you're doing things. The last thing we want to think about is sore feet.
Yes.
Or, you know, what do I need to pack in the bag if I'm getting away for a couple of days? Whatever it might be, we want the ease and the comfort, but we want to look great doing it. So this is that opportunity, and that's what Vionic has really stepped up to do over the years, taken the fashion and the function and combine them. So you get this great sandal, you get a ton of support, and you get something that's really pretty that nobody is going to say, I love your orthotic sandal.
Right. And you know what I think is nice too, Monica, is that you gave us the stretch gore upper, which I love your leather sandals. And don't get me wrong, I really enjoy a leather sandal. But I don't want to wear a leather sandal at the pool. I don't want to wear a leather sandal at the beach, at the amusement park.
Right.
I don't want to do it like, and if it's like a light leather, like a cream, I don't want to wear that in the grass at a barbecue. So this, I don't have to think about where my day could take me. Like I might be out and about and then friends and family are like, you know what, we're going to grill. I'm not thinking like, you know what,
I wore
need
the
to go.
wrong shoes.
Exactly. Or like, hey, you know, maybe you're on a road trip and you're like, no, let's just stop at the beach. You don't have to think about like, I don't want to get those shoes too close to the water. So really all of your spring and summer adventures, these will work for you for that $15 easy pay. I'm wearing the champagne, which has been incredibly popular all day long. So if you're loving the metallic tones, maybe go for that champagne. And it's not too like screaming metallic.
Right, it's very subtle. It's got that little bit of a Lorax through it. So whether you're more of a gold tone or a silver tone, we have something to cover you. But it's very, very subtle. So you can dress these up. Like you said, put these in the bag and go. It has that EVA insole. So this is wipe it out with a damp cloth, leave it air dry, and you're good to go. But I love that you can dress them up. So whether you're metallic, the all black to the ground, or all these fun pops of color for the summertime. I mean, this is like vacation all day long.
I feel like you should get the black. I don't want to tell you what to do, but for the $15 easy pay and free shipping,
this time.
Get the black for sure, and then pick up another fashion color. Like that's honestly what I would do.
I would agree.
Monica's holding the silver, so if you're loving that color, ask for silver when you place your order. We also have the champagne for you. That's what I've been wearing. Here is the red. Most limited in the red. We're down to our final 1,500 for the day if you like the red. This is the teal that we've been seeing on Jackie. We also have the black, which has been incredibly popular all day long. Here is the navy. And then our final choice is the silver, a 690997, brand new from Vionic on the tied bottom that we love from the brand, that 1.4 million have been picked up here at QVC. So it's a bottom that we love because of the support, because of the comfort. Now with a new upper for all of our spring and summer adventures. And I always like to say your future self will thank you for picking up Vionics. I've told you this, Monica, but when I was like 7 months pregnant, we went to a wedding in San Diego, and I have a thing for the zoo. I don't know what it is, because I'm kind of afraid
It's
of
a good
animals.
zoo. It's a good zoo.
But it's like the biggest zoo. I know. I was like, we gotta go to the zoo.
I don't blame you.
And I wore my Vionic sandals. Not this one, obviously, because it's new. And my husband was like, are you gonna be okay? And I was like, I am fine. I have my Vionics. Like, we are gonna see the zoo. Now, it was hot, and I was tired, and I couldn't breathe, you know, because of you know, the whole everything else, but my feet felt good. I mean, we were there for a few hours, and I walked around, and you know, I had a lot more going on, a lot more weight on my legs and everything, and I was totally fine. And I would not have been able to do that in like the $5 flip-flop.
Absolutely. And you know, this is something, to your point, I take this with me everywhere. So we have 2 bottoms, the Tide and the Rest that are our 2 most popular. I always have one in my bag for that reason. A couple of years ago, I got away for a little bit with my husband, and we were up and down hills to the pool. And so I wore my Tide because I could wipe them out, and I knew it would be super easy, and they were so comfortable, and I was literally walking up and down. So normally the toe post would be an issue.
Right.
This has that soft grosgrain toe post, so it moves with you beautifully. And then that EVA bottom, you can see all of those little bumps if you can get close up there. It's like little massage bumps all under your foot. So every step you take, this is moving against your foot. And you know, that massage usually leads to better circulation. So we're gonna go with the fact that the more you're moving in these,
Right.
the better your feet feel because you have so much cushioning and support. You have that arch really meeting the curves and contours of your feet. It really is like a hug for the arch, and then all the flex, the cushioning, and you're really stabilized by that deep heel cup. That's what it's there for, to really hold your foot in place, and it brings that foot to that optimal position. So it's a game changer. If you're a flip-flop wearer and you're like, well, I don't want to give up my flip-flops. Well, don't. Just do it in a way that's healthier for your feet.
Exactly. And now a really great value with the $15 Easy Pay, which, by the way, walking up the hill to a pool should be